All right, so this is Mike from Bucket of Afterbirth, and I'm here with the one and only Tony Koehl. We're here at day 2 of the Las Vegas Death Fest at the Fremont Country Club, and this is year number 10. So Tony, thank you for taking some time real fast to talk to me.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to start off by talking to you about your artwork. Basically, I wanted to know, like, when did you start, like, how long have you been making artwork for?
I've done artwork my entire life. It's like we were kids, you always started drawing, and then later on down the line, they started telling you to write, and that wasn't as fun as drawing creatures and monsters. I've been doing covers, working professionally since 1999.
Wow.
But I've always been doing art, my entire life. Yeah, that's.
Did you go to school for that?
Yeah, I went to 3 different art schools.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your company, you run a company, right? It's Sketch the Soul.
Yeah.
And so is that when started in 1999 or?
No, actually, what ended up happening is nobody could spell my last name correctly, so I needed something where
Soul.
people can spell it right and can remember it as well. So I think probably 2004 maybe I kind of came up with Sketch the Soul, and I just made a little company out of that.
Okay. Oops. I got that right there. Shit. Sorry, 1 second.
All right, brother.
How would you, like, you kind of have like a real unique style, like, how would you describe your style though? You just like do all sorts of stuff, like.
Yeah, I just try to do different things. I don't want to be stuck in one style, I guess. So I try to experiment, work with different mediums, and it depends on the client. So clients, they always have something in mind that they want to do, and so I try to do my best to make them happy, of course.
Okay.
But as the style goes, I'm not really too sure. I just try to do my best for people. So I guess it just made its own style, I guess.
Is like a majority of your work, is it like music related? Like, I know you work with a lot of bands, work with a lot of worldwide bands and some big acts and stuff. Like, do you mostly work with bands or?
Yeah, primarily I do work with bands, and I've done stuff for movies. Working on a book cover at the moment. Okay. I do a lot of my own personal work. I show in galleries once in a great while, but I just try to work as much as possible.
What's that like though? Obviously you enjoy it, like.
It's definitely a love-hate relationship. Okay. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. There's a lot of amazing artists out there, and so it's just hard to really compete with a lot of people in other countries that are a lot cheaper than you are. I live in Southern California, exactly, so my budgets have to be, somewhat reasonable to actually live there still. As opposed if I'm like in another country.
Right. Yeah. I'm from Los Angeles, so I get it.
Yeah. It's a struggle. It's
I'm kind of an artist also, so like I get it.
Of course you're an artist. Of course you
are. And so now, like, how long have you been working with Vegas Death Fest for?
9 years.
Like year 2, right?
Yeah. I didn't know about it. I met Big Mike at CIM. I want to say it's either 2007 or 2008. And he was telling me that he had a festival in Vegas, and I missed the first one. It just went under the radar. Then so he invited me to come through, and I asked if I could do live art, and then 9 years later, still doing it.
Yeah, I was also here year 2, set up with my company vending and stuff. So, But year one was just like a 1-day thing, like 7 bands or something, like Dismal Labs headlined. Have you been doing the artwork? Since year 2?
Yeah. I've done all the artwork. Another gentleman did it, I think, on 2007. He was also part of it, but all the main stuff has been me. Yeah.
And this year, obviously, you did this artwork with Big Mike, right? And you're in this artwork,
all the people throughout the years that. Granted, there was a bunch of people. I wish I could put everybody in there, but I was limited on time and trying to remember everybody. So everybody's. Did
you work this out? You're the one who threw this together, the design and everything.
Absolutely.
I recognize maybe about half the people on it.
Everybody who's been a part of it somehow. Absolutely.
And then so you also at these shows, right? Like you do live art, right? Mm-hmm. You sit there and paint. I'm gonna get some footage of you doing that later.
Yeah, absolutely.
But how do you go about doing that?
Well, I just hang out and listen to the music, and it's a pretty easy theme. You got either demons or zombies. Right. So I just got to work with the themes within that, and just try to have fun. I want people to have something to do in between bands and something to look at. To watch something grow from nothing. I find it interesting myself, and I really wish that when I went to other music festivals that I would have seen that. So I just figured, well, might as well I'll do it, because I've always loved to have grown up and seen some of my favorite artists. I can actually meet them, and I don't know any other death metal artists that do this.
No, I know I've seen you at like this, obviously, and at Foothills Gutfest in Colorado, and at, like previous year at Bay Area Death Fest, and you did the art for those shows and stuff. Yeah,
I do. Also, Billy Tubbs from Death Fest. I also did Murder Fest, a bunch of them. OC Death Fest, West Coast Death Fest.
Bill, you got Buildings at Temples of Death Fest coming up this year, right?
Yep, in October.
You got anything else going on this year?
I have a few personal projects and stuff that I'm working on, but as festivals go, not 100%, because I have to worry about time. I have 2 kids, so I have to figure out exactly what to work within that. I have a family, other family that helps me out to make it out to certain festivals. So, but at the moment, just got Buildings going on, and nothing at the moment right now.
Well, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to ask you. Is there anything else you wanted to say right now?
Yeah, if anybody out there needs any artwork, you need logos, covers, t-shirt design, poster designs, you let me know. You can go to sketchessoul.com, and you can do it Instagram, Facebook, just Google my name, it'll come up. And so I thank you for very much for doing this and caring.
No problem.
Most people feel like don't care about the visual art. Everybody's really, hooked up on the band, which is great. But, I want to represent a different side of our culture.
Yeah, so I'll put Tony's contact information in the description, and then you can find us, on all the social medias and everything. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow.